Well, Nick Clegg said last week that he wanted a temporary wealth tax, and what Ed Balls has said today is that that wouldn't work, but that Labour will work with the Liberal Democrats, and we're looking seriously at some sort of wealth tax, a mansion tax perhaps on properties worth more than £2 million, but a permanent one rather than a temporary one which people can easily get around.
It's not exactly Labour's own new idea though, is it?
Well, I mean, we shouldn't be against an idea because it's come from somewhere else, and we've said we'd be happy to work with Vince Cable and others on taking this idea forward because it's the right thing to do. And in an environment where borrowing is going up again, the economy is in double-dip recession, we can't just cling on to old ideas. We've got to try something new. So we're looking seriously at this, and for properties more than £2 million.
But Rachel, one of the big ideas that's going to come around today from the Labour Party is cutting VAT, and you've been going on about this since last year. So what is new? Because the Tories don't think you've got any new ideas.
Well, first of all, the problems that we face in the economy are worse now than they were a year ago when we first suggested a reduction in VAT back down to 17.5% to help struggling families. And along with that, a cut in national insurance for small businesses taking on new workers. Actually, those policies are more important now than they were when we first suggested them just over a year ago, because the economy now is back in that double-dip recession and families desperately need some relief at the moment with rising prices whilst their wages just aren't keeping up. But also Ed Miliband and Ed Balls are going to talk today about the permanent damage that the government is doing to the economy, and so for the need for radical change. And under the last government we did a huge amount to lift young people and pensioners out of poverty. The next Labour government won't have as much money to do some of the things we would like to do.